Marisa. Welcome back to my channel, Fuerza Friday, where every week I give you a quick strength or nutrition tip, things that have worked for me in the last, I just had a birthday over the weekend, so I am now 42 years old. So I have basically been in the gym more than half of my life. Started when I was 17, so I'm going on 25 years of being in the gym and making this just something that I really enjoy. So today's quick tip, because I get asked all the time, how do you stay motivated? So things that have worked for me is, number one, always have a goal. Be it a physique goal, a strength goal, and I know this may sound really crazy, but a mood goal. And by that I mean a lot of people dread the gym, especially when they're first starting. There are people that absolutely hate it. But for me, the gym has always been a place where I can relieve stress. So if I'm in a bad mood, this is going to change that. If I'm in a good mood, this is going to enhance that. So I just have like a mood goal. Before I had kids, it was also a place for me to meet people. After I had kids, it was a time for me to have me time, get back into feeling like my old self again. A lot of new moms I know feel very guilty when they leave their kids, but for me, I felt that it helped me be a better mom. It reset my mood. It gave me a little bit of time away from the crying, because I had a very crybaby daughter, beyond frustrating at times. So the gym for me was always this place where I could just enhance my mood and come back to whatever situation and be better for it. So have a goal. Second thing is have a plan, because if you go to the gym with no plan, regardless if you're trying to get ready for a competition or not, if you just walk in and you haphazard, you're trying to figure out what to do, you're going to waste a lot of time, number one. It's going to feel like you're not accomplishing anything because you don't have a set plan and there's nothing, you have no start, no finish line. So have a plan. Does that mean you need to get a coach and pay for a trainer? Not necessarily. There's so much free information on the internet. You can buy books. Just jot out a plan for yourself so when you go in there, you know what you're doing and you're not wasting any time. Third thing, enjoy the process. You have to be process oriented if you want to stick with this for the long haul. In this game, there are highs and there are lows. It's not just this straight up till you get to the top. That's just not how it works, because life happens, sickness happens, injuries can happen. You need to enjoy the process that's getting you to that end goal. For me, I've always really enjoyed the process of training. Even when I've had injuries and I've had to work around those injuries, although there have been frustrating moments when I've been dealing with that, I've always enjoyed the challenge. I've always enjoyed figure out how can I overcome this? What do I need to do today so that I can get through this and be better the next time around? What can I improve upon that I may have neglected when I wasn't injured? So I've always really embraced the process. Even though there may have been frustrating moments within that, I always found a way to pivot what I was doing and enjoy the moment. And that takes me back to point number one, if you have a goal. So if your goal is to compete at a meet and you have a little bit of a setback, which happened to me when I had my sciatic issues and I had to compete at Raw Nationals and I only had like 12 weeks to get ready. Instead of looking at that end game like, oh my God, in 12 weeks I need to be here, I just shortened my time frame so that those goals could be more manageable and less frustrating. Because if I looked at that goal from here, when I'm looking at it from way back here, it seems very frustrating. But if I shorten that time frame for those goals, it becomes more manageable, more enjoyable, and it lowers those frustrations that you may be having. And then the fourth thing, for me, I always found inspiration in others. So there's a difference. When you want something, you have to be self-motivated. Nobody can give you that motivation, but you can look to others for inspiration. So for me, when I had physique goals, for instance, I always clipped out, because this was, back in the day, when I first started weight training, I loved Sharon Brunel. I loved her physique. I loved the way she looked. I loved how feminine she looked while carrying a substantial amount of muscle. So I would cut, I had Flex magazines. I would cut her picture out and I would put it, I know this sounds very old school, but I would put it on my binders. I would put it on my training logs that I had. If I had a cell phone, I probably would have made her my cover thing on my cell phone. I just loved her physique. That didn't mean I was comparing myself to her. That didn't mean that I wanted to look exactly like her, because in having a goal, you have to have realistic goals. Sharon Brunel is a lot taller than me. She's got different insertion points for her muscles, but I liked the way she looked, and looking at her inspired me to get my ass to the gym. So surround yourself with people that inspire you. Clip out pictures of people that inspire you, or screenshot them on your phone. Follow people on Instagram, since this is 2018 now and it's not 1994. Find people that inspire you and that keep you on track. If you do have a little bit of setback, you can look to people that maybe have had the same setback but have gotten through it, and that kind of keeps you grounded and keeps you going forward towards your goal. So these are things that have worked for me, that have kept me in the gym for the last 25 years. I have been in the gym consistently for that long. I have only had breaks when I had my kids, which was maybe about 4 weeks, and when I've had surgery, which is about 4 to 6 weeks. But aside from that, I have always found my way back to the gym. I hope you all find that goal that motivates you to get in there. I hope that you enjoy the process while you're doing it, and I hope that you find and surround yourself with people that inspire you to continue on your journey. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and till next Friday.